I'm tired. I'm tired most days. That's what I felt as I struggled to hoist myself out of bed and peered through the blinds of my studio apartment to a bleak and tiresome-looking world. There on my nightstand lay my pink slip I had received from my boss just the day before, who at the time was smiling through his teeth as he handed it to me. He had the bravado to tell me that it was great to work with you, but the company is going in a different direction. I laughed. The ridiculous nature of the past month had been too much. This, coupled with the death of my mother and the finalization of my divorce papers, which had confined me to my studio apartment, had convinced me that the time had come. The ride on BART, which I had taken to work every day, seemed to have lost what emotions I had harbored for it. I watched others as they kept their faces planted into a phone, completely unseeing the tears rolling down my face. I could hardly blame them. Who wants to be bothered by the reality of the world when you can simply turn it off by sliding the face of your phone and escaping? I marched up the staircase which led to the Embarcadero Plaza. It was busy with people. Ironically, I spotted a couple. They were holding hands. It reminded me of the way I held hers. I can still remember our last fight. She claimed that I was obsessed with my work or something like that. I pleaded with her to stay as she packed her things. She didn't so much as glance at me as she walked through the door and slammed it shut. There really isn't anything more to be said about her. Even while being surrounded by mobs of tourists and locals, the walk to the bridge felt endlessly lonesome. The people either didn't notice my state, or if they did, couldn't be bothered by someone like me. This was life. This is what life was like in the city. It's no wonder I always hated working here. I reached the bridge faster than I imagined. I suppose it helped that my mind was preoccupied with other things that had to be done. Everyone seemed so happy. I leaned over the edge to see how far the drop would be. It was then I was stopped by a young woman who, in very broken English, asked if I could take her picture. I quickly snapped it and dismissed her. She gleefully sorted through her camera, completely oblivious to anything else. Even with my tear-soaked eyes and hoarse throat, I managed to laugh. There, I rested on the railing. There wasn't anything for me, except for some helpline. I hung up faster than I thought. The voice on the receiver did little to help me. That's when I sat my briefcase down and stepped over the railing. The time had come.